Hey there, dancers and aficionados. Welcome to Ballet Bites Deep Dive. Today we're chatting about keeping those delicate ballet shoes in tip-top shape without turning your prized satin into a soggy mess.
I'm excited to jump into this. There's so much nuance behind cleaning satin, canvas, leather, each dancing in their own rhythmic way.
Yeah, exactly. So, imagine this. Your breathtaking Pointe shoes get a little scuffed before a performance. Now, should you actually go scrubbing with detergent?
Right, it's like, do you fix them with a hardcore clean or treat them like a fragile work of art?
Exactly. And here's the kicker. Using a tiny amount of mild detergent mixed with minimal water and turning it into a gentle paste is the way to go. It's
Yeah.
like, baby steps, not a full-on bubble bath for your shoes.
Yep, so essentially no soaking, which is super important. A soft bristle toothbrush, for example, is your best friend. Just gently lift the dirt with these delicate circular motions.
Right, gentle. And you know what? That principle is kind of universal, but there's variation when you get into canvas or leather shoes.
Absolutely. Canvas and leather require their own special treatments. They're not as delicate as satin, but they still need love.
For canvas, a lightly dampened cloth or even a mild baking soda paste works wonders. You want to absorb the dirt without staining or stressing the material.
Yeah. And for leather, oh boy, you have to be extra careful. Leather absolutely despises any excess water. It's all about gentle wiping and spot cleaning only.
So, to sum up that point, satin loves a delicate touch. Canvas benefits from a slightly firmer approach with a damp cloth or baking soda. And leather? Well, leather just needs a gentle, dry sort of affection.
Right. And I actually wonder, do you think there might be exceptions? I mean, what if a canvas shoe is so stained that a simple damp cloth isn't enough?
That's a good point, but I'd say it's like with our dance moves, practicing moderation is step one. Over-cleaning, especially deep cleansing on any material, risks breaking down the fibers or even softening the structure.
Yeah, and that makes sense because if the fibers are compromised, they might not hold up for that next performance. It's a delicate balance between cleaning and preserving.
Exactly. And speaking of performance prep, let's talk drying. After cleaning, the real magic is how you dry your shoes.
Right.
Air drying is absolutely essential.
Air drying is key. No using sealed plastic bags or direct sunlight that can warp the shape. You need that gentle airflow, like a calm backstage environment.
Yup, a ventilated space does the trick. Leaving them on an open-air shelf allows the shoes to keep their shape and fend off any unwanted, mold or odor.
Mold? Oh gosh, that's a catastrophe waiting to happen. Damp shoes really are no dancer's friend.
Precisely. And then there's the dance with frequency. How often should you clean your ballet shoes? There's a consensus in the community that regular, gentle touch-ups go a long way rather than wild, in-depth cleaning sessions.
I agree. Over-cleaning can really do a number on the fibers. It's like over-practicing a move until you injure yourself. Too much of a good thing can be, counterproductive.
Exactly. Think of it like a carefully choreographed routine. A quick brush off or spot clean every couple of weeks is perfect. Keeps the shoes stage ready without, wearing them out prematurely.
And that brings up another stellar tip, rotating your pairs. Isn't that like a game changer when it comes to longevity?
Oh, absolutely. Rotation is basically the secret weapon. If you have multiple pairs, allow each one to fully dry and rest between rehearsals and performances. It's like giving them a breather so they maintain their structural integrity. Yeah.
Interesting analogy, like giving your dancers a day off so they're fresh again. Really, a smart strategy.
Exactly. And you know, this whole cleaning process is really a blend of art and science. You need the right ingredients, techniques, and timing, much like a perfect ballet performance itself.
Right. And it brings to mind the idea that sometimes less is truly more. Overdoing it can actually harm the material rather than help it.
Spot on. And it's not just about the cleaning itself, but also about maintaining the shoe's form. Oversaturation, particularly with satin, can distort the delicate structure of the box of the shoe. Definitely not what you want for that pirouette.
Definitely not. So staying gentle and minimal in your approach is really what keeps those shoes performing at their best.
Right. It's a bit like making your favorite dance routine. Every move, every detail counts. And you really have to follow the instructions. A dab of mild detergent, a soft bristle brush, a light touch, and, proper air drying.
But, I have a little critique here. Sometimes these recommendations can feel almost, too idealistic for the real world where accidents happen on stage. What do you think?
That's a valid point. And I, agree that in the heat of performance, perfection may be elusive. But in those cases, even a quick, gentle brush-off can avert long-term damage. Moderation as a constant principle remains key, yeah.
So even if there's an on-stage mishap, having a strategy for quick fixes can truly sacrifice disaster, for continuity.
Exactly. Think of it as an emergency first aid kit for footwear, but with a finesse that doesn't compromise their longevity.
Yeah, and these tips really underscore the importance of thoughtful preparation in every aspect of a dancer's life. Not just the routine, but also how you care for your tools.
Absolutely. Every dancer knows that their shoes are critical partners on stage. If you treat them right, they treat you right. It's a mutual respect thing.
Exactly. And the cool thing is that these guidelines have the added bonus of extending the life of your shoes so you can dance season after season.
Precisely. And it's all about sustainability too. By using simple, mild cleaning methods and proper drying practices, you're not only preserving your gear, but also reducing waste over time.
Definitely. A win-win where your dance performance stays flawless and your eco-footprint remains light.
It's fascinating how something as seemingly mundane as cleaning ballet shoes can reveal so much about care, tradition, and even innovation in dance practices.
Absolutely. It's like each step in the process is choreographed with precision. And, hey, for those with their own secrets, or maybe even a pointe shoe mishap tale, sharing them can spark a lot of mutual learning among us dancers.
Exactly. That's the beauty of this community, learning from each other's experiences. And while there's a standard method, everyone can adapt based on their own shoes' needs and, performance demands.
Right, and it's always refreshing to see practical advice that blends technical know-how with the artistry of dance.
Absolutely. So whether you're on stage stealing the spotlight or off stage perfecting your technique, remember, treat your ballet shoes like the masterpieces they are, and they'll keep you dancing gracefully.
Perfectly said. And for anyone tuning in today, keep those tips in mind and let your shoes sing as beautifully as you do.
Thanks for joining this deep dive on Ballet Bites. Keep experimenting and sharing those secrets. It really helps all of us keep our performance fresh and our gear lasting.
And don't forget, like, subscribe, and comment your thoughts or your own backstage cleaning rituals. Every bit helps in the dance community.
Absolutely. Thanks everyone for tuning in today, and may your dance steps stay as light and graceful as ever.
Until next time, keep dancing, keep shining. Yeah.